Welcome back to Fall Food Fridays. Today we are making pumpkin chickpea blondies and later we'll make pumpkin smoothies. And both of these great recipes are coming from the Great Big Pumpkin Cookbook, which is available here to check out. So if you like the recipe, make sure to come back and try it. The first thing you'll want to do is turn your oven on to 350 degrees and get all of your ingredients ready to go. We're going to bake this in a small glass pan. I'm using an 11 by 7. You can use an 8 by 8 or a 9 by 9. Whatever size you pick, make sure you spray it with cooking spray and coat the bottom nicely before you start to make sure that the blondies don't stick to the bottom when they're done in the oven. So you're going to need a food processor for this recipe, and the easy part is that everything goes in the food processor to start. So you need 1 can of chickpeas rinsed and drained. You're going to need like a 1/3 cup of pumpkin puree. You're going to need some peanut butter. You can use any type of peanut butter or nut butter of your choice. It can be natural, it can be Jif, whatever you have at home. And then you're also going to need some maple syrup. Next you'll need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can be a little bit generous on the vanilla, it always adds a nice flavor into your recipe. Next is 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice or any combination of fall spices that you like. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And once everything is in there, you're going to put your lid on your food processor and food process it to start on low. Don't forget that you can stop and take the lid off to scrape your sides a little bit to make sure everything's getting mixed in. It smells amazing. So you'll know when it's smooth when it looks like this. So once the mix is nicely in a bowl, the next and final step before it goes into the pan is to add some chocolate chips. You can use milk chocolate, dark chocolate, or if you want to keep the whole recipe vegan, you can use some vegan chocolate. So you're just going to pour them right in there and then fold it into the batter until they're evenly distributed. The last step before putting it in the oven is to put your batter in your glass pan and make sure it's spread evenly. And this helps make sure that it bakes evenly in the oven. And once it's all nice and spread out, you can sprinkle some coarse salt onto the top, just a little bit to give it a little bit of extra flavor. And here's what it's going to look like. You're going to bake it about 27 minutes in the oven or until the center is set. It's been about 27 minutes, so we can take a look and see what our blondies look like. They're nice and brown and starting to crack a little on the top, so they are ready to come out of the oven. Okay, so look how beautiful that is. It's nice and golden brown on the top and it smells delicious. You're going to want to put it on a cooling rack for about 10 minutes before you cut into them. Make sure they're completely cool before you try them.
All right, now it's time to make some pumpkin spice smoothies. So the ingredients that you're going to need are 2 frozen bananas chopped up, some pumpkin puree, some chopped nuts for a topping, but you can use whatever you want. Granola would also be good. We have some peanut butter, some flaxseed, some ground flaxseed with some pumpkin spice and ginger. We We have almond milk, but you can use whatever milk you prefer. And we also have some whipped cream for a topping. So now what we're going to do is we're going to combine all of these ingredients into our blender and then blend it until our desired consistency. All right, let's go. While you're blending, you can always stop it and just check for consistency and make sure that everything is nice and stirred. Okay, so when it's done, you can go ahead and pour it into 2 cups. And so we're gonna go ahead and add some whipped cream to ours. And we're gonna top it with those chopped nuts. So we have pecans and almonds. And I'm gonna put a straw in both of these. And they are good to go.